There's this hidden battle literally raging right under our feet every single day. So today we're going to go underground and we're going to take a look at the high-tech titans that are really the unsung heroes of our cities.
I mean, have you ever really thought about it? What's protecting a city's lifelines? All those pipes buried deep underground? We're talking about a massive, totally hidden network, and it's facing constant threats that could, honestly, bring our daily lives to a grinding halt. All right, so to really get why these trucks are so incredible, we've got to understand the challenge they're up against. Think about it this way. A city's underground pipes, they're like its arteries. They're absolutely essential for keeping everything, and I mean everything, flowing. And down there, below our streets, there's this constant battle going on. It's a fight against all the usual suspects, silt, debris, waste. But there's also something else, something far more destructive that can literally choke these pipelines. But okay, for every crazy challenge, there's usually an equally crazy solution, right? Well, in this case, that solution comes in the form of this high-tech, incredibly powerful machine. It's basically designed for underground warfare. And here it is, the combination JetVac truck. Seriously, just think of it as the ultimate power washer and the world's strongest vacuum cleaner, all rolled into one incredible machine. All right, let's meet our star for today. This is Unit 54, and it's operated by TDM Pipeline Solutions. It's built on a super robust Scanian next-gen chassis, and its entire reason for being is just one thing: keeping those sewer and stormwater drains clear. Okay, so here's the magic. It's all about how these two systems work together. You've got the jetting system, that's the muscle. It just blasts water at insane pressure to completely destroy blockages. And then, right behind it, the suction system comes in, like a super-powered vacuum cleaner, sucking up all the debris, all the sludge, everything. It's a perfect 1-2 punch. Now, let's talk about one of the toughest opponents these trucks face. It's something that's totally natural, completely silent, but incredibly destructive. And it takes a very specific tool to beat it. And what is it? Tree roots. Yeah, I know. It sounds almost too simple, right? But their growth is relentless. They can crack pipes wide open and create blockages so dense they can bring an entire system to a complete standstill. So how does Unit 54 deal with it? It's this awesome 3-step process. It's basically underground surgery. Okay, step 1. The water jet pushes this specialized cutting head way down the pipe. Step 2. That head has spinning blades that just shred the root blockage to pieces. And finally, step 3. The suction hose comes right in behind and vacuums up every last bit of that debris. So cool. Okay, so all this cutting and vacuuming, you can imagine it creates a lot of waste. And that brings us to the next big thing: capacity. I mean, just how much junk can a beast like Unit 54 actually hold? Get this, the debris tank on this thing can hold between 7.5 and 8,000 liters. That is a massive amount of sludge, gravel, you name it, that it can haul away in just one trip. To help you picture that, let's put it another way. That's about 7.5 to 8 cubic meters. So imagine a box that's about 2 meters tall, 2 meters wide, and 2 meters deep. That's how much stuff this thing can carry. Now, Unit 54 is seriously impressive, for sure. But it's actually part of a much bigger family of industrial vacuum trucks. So let's kind of zoom out and see where it fits in the grand scheme of things. So you have a truck like Unit 54, what they call a rigid truck. It maxes out around 10 cubic meters, right? And that's so it can stay nimble and get around in tight city streets. But then you have the absolute monsters, the semi-trailer tankers. They're built for pure bulk transport, and they can hold up to 28 cubic meters. That's nearly 3 times as much. And really, it just comes down to having the right tool for the job, doesn't it? You need those agile units for the delicate urban surgery. And then you need the huge tankers for just hauling massive amounts of stuff. And I think that really brings us to the perfect way to think about this. When you look at a machine like Unit 54, you realize it's not just cleaning, it's so much more. It's like it's performing this incredibly technical precision surgery on a city's hidden and totally essential arteries. So yeah, the next time you see one of these titans on the road, you'll know exactly what kind of incredible work it's designed for. Which kind of leaves us with one last question to chew on. What other hidden machines are out there, quietly powering your world every single day?